Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of looking at some traditional origami, and today we're going to make what's called a cowboy hat. I don't know, I'm from Colorado and I don't think this looks so much like a cowboy hat, but I guess in terms of origami it's pretty darn close. So you're just going to be using a regular piece of square origami paper, and I'm just using 15 by 15 centimeter paper. I'll let you guys know the dimensions when I'm finished. You can use this either as a two-dimensional flat kind of thing, or you can pop it open and actually wear it. So if you want to make it bigger to put on dolls, as a teddy bear, you want to make it super big and use it at a party, those can all be done pretty easily. You can use, big construction paper, wrapping paper, newspaper, all those kinds of things to make this hat. So the one I'm making is kind of small. It probably fit perfectly like on a little tie beanie baby or something like that. But what we're going to do is start with our color side facing down. And I'm just going to start by first folding my paper in half diagonally here, make it a nice big triangle. And then what we want to do is kind of like making like a cup. We're going to take each of these sides and fold them in so that we can get them to line up straight across here and get each tip to the opposite side. So you're kind of like folding it into thirds across the top there. So I think the easiest way to do that is to just sort of kind of hold it in your hands until you can find that point where both sides are going straight across there and you're getting them right nice snug into each other's sides. And then once you kind of have that figured out on the side there, then you can just smooth it straight down and get you a nice shape like so. I'm going to take this top part here and I'm going to go ahead and fold it straight down. Go ahead and flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to take what we have here and open it up. And this part can be a little tricky because what we're going to be doing is we open up the middle. I ideally want to take what was these two sides and now allow that to align in the middle. But of course it's not just going to do that nice without any trouble for us. So what we want to do is allow for some creases in the top here so that we can bend this in half. And I think sometimes what can help if you're not really feeling very confident about it, one thing you can do is you can just push down here until you can get a good crease going, but sometimes that can be a little tricky. What you can do is just create a crease that hits even with each of these sides here. And you could just fold down and create the little crease here and fold and get the crease on the other side too. And if you want to, you can even fold things in the middle and just focus on what's going on there at the top, just in that area. You don't need to do any of the creases here on the sides. But we can then get that started, and then that'll just make everything pop down a little easier. You do still need to reverse some of the creases because some of them, like in the back, are going to be going the wrong way. Excuse me. So drop it here. But then you can kind of pop this out so that you get a nice, even, smooth area here where you can allow things to come together. So you've got that part dipped down there in the middle, and if you pull too far on everything, it can kind of cause some of that to dip even farther down, and what happens is one side goes down farther than the other, which you don't really want to have happen. So what you can do is just kind of leave it in a three-dimensional sense here with that top part. And then what we want to do first really quick here is take this whole side and allow it to straighten out enough so that we can roll this top up and create a nice edge. And you might need to just kind of lay things down for a second, and then we can pop out the top part again so that it's even. But fold all this up on the bottom. Do the same thing on this side too. And you'll notice as I'm doing this, that top part is getting pulled down so that this side's like a lot lower than the other side because of the strain there. We can work it all out later as we finish this off. But pull on each of these two sides to extend them out, and then we'll go ahead and go back and finish out that top part so that it doesn't look so weird here. So we don't want one side to be so lopsided. And actually it pulled down on both sides. You just can't see it because it's hiding underneath there. But you can get that to be pulled back up to those creases we made, and that'll make it look more shaped the way we want it to be. And that can give you your finished little cowboy hat, which, like I said, doesn't really look so much like a cowboy hat. I don't know, maybe a little bit. But that's our finished little cowboy hat. I'll let you guys know the dimensions of this here. let's see, wound up being about 12 centimeters, 11 centimeters long, and it stands about 5 centimeters tall. So 11 centimeters long and 5 centimeters tall. Just to let you know, the base down here, to help you kind of get an idea for like head size, is about 7 centimeters across. And that's for the base. If you're wanting to make it the right size for somebody's head, you can use that to help you along. But that should give you our completed cowboy hat, which is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.